Mike. Say it, start on mic is disconnected. I guess it ain't no good mic, so we ain't gonna fool with it. That's real. I respect that. All right, y'all, let's talk about it. All right, let's see if we can get this thing started. I don't know exactly how it's gonna sound yet. Let's go. Turn that down. As long as we hear. Oh, I gotta turn the screensaver off. For sure. What up, y'all? It's your boy Walla_Gaming YT on YouTube, and man, I don't really know what I wanted to stream tonight, but I know I hadn't streamed in a while, so I figured I'd try something different. There's been a lot of stuff going on out here in these gaming streets. Nothing too major, nothing too serious, but I figure I'd touch on the thing that I care about the most. You know what I'm saying? And that's MK and where it's going. And they hopped on their Twitter probably about 8-9 days ago. They said that basically after the last DLC, ain't no more MK1 unless it's like balance patches or basically unless it's balance patches. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I'm supposed to be mad or sad about it. I don't really know. I think I left my smokes in the car. I'm about to see though. I hope I did. Well, I probably did. Because I don't see them right off the bat. I don't know exactly where my ashtray is. I took my ashtray out the car for sure. Just take a little second. Let me find these right quick. I came in the house. I sit down. There goes my ashtray. I might have did. Leave them in the car. But yeah, I was sitting thinking about it. I was trying to play that Doom. But then, the more I played it, I was like, I'm going to have to wait till I can play this the right way. I ain't really want to try to play it right now because I know it's not going to do right for me the way I want it to play. Same thing with Liza P. I played Liza P on Game Pass. Then I just ended up buying it because I was like, it's not going to play the way I intend for it to play, so let me just chill on it. I guess I did leave my smokes in the car. It's all good. We figured it out. Look in the bathroom one more time. I'll just sit them down somewhere. Never know till you go, right? In there for sure. Yikes. That's probably a good thing, though. I'm gonna need the most. Mr. Mom. Probably is a good thing. But yeah, they definitely said they not doing nothing after Chaos Reigns. They was like that. I'm assuming they just didn't make enough money what they assumed they was gonna make, so they stopped development. Supposedly they had more stuff in development. Supposedly they had another combat pass, another story DLC. The way Ed Boon was talking in his tweets made it seem like they might have had something worked out. Like they might have had like they had years worth, and the game only been out maybe 2 years. I think the game maybe been out 2 years, but you know, all in all, let's just start from the beginning. You feel me? We hadn't played we hadn't played a new Mortal Kombat for a minute, so that in itself made it like, okay, we ready to play another Mortal Kombat. Then when I seen the gameplay, I'm like, okay, now me loving Mortal Kombat the way I love Mortal Kombat, I'm trying to get the beta and everything. Like I seen when the beta came out, I'm on all the little forums and everything. I'm ready for it. You feel me? So when the beta come out, I think they got 2 cameos and 4 characters. For sure, I believe they had. I know for sure they had Kenshi, and I know for sure they had Raiden. I know that for sure because that's the first 2 people I tried to learn how to play with, and I landed on Raiden. But the beta was fire. I liked it. I like where it was going. I liked the combat. I liked it. It was fluid. I just wish it was a little bit more fast. I remember saying that when I played it. Excuse me. Telling my homeboy the line like, yo, if they just speed it up a little bit, bro, this shit gonna be straight. The gameplay gonna be straight. Now, me personally, now that I'm looking at this roster, it's actually a solid roster. You know what I'm saying? And before everybody was nerfed in the ground, if they could have left everybody all powerful, left Cyrex all powerful, like basically give us day one, but with everybody's patches, like everybody just be OP as hell. You feel me? Then it would have made the game a lot more fun. It would have been less chances for you to mess up. You know what I'm saying? But if that's the case, just add health. You see what I'm saying? If you gonna leave everything high damage, just add everybody like 200% more health, and then boom, there we go. You know what I'm saying? Because everything was high damage, and then speed the game up. Then I thought it would have been a perfect game, but this the thing. When you play Tekken, you want to have the fundamentals of Tekken. You know what I'm saying? What make Tekken 1v1. You know what I'm saying? Then you can have Tekken Tag and shit. But, you know, really when you play Tekken Tag, you still be really just wanting to play 1v1 Tekken. You just got all your characters there. You feel me? When people play Mortal Kombat, they want to play Mortal Kombat. They don't want to play Mortal Kombat Assist. They don't want to play Mortal Kombat mixed with a little bit of DC. Real Mortal Kombat fans, they don't want to play Injustice. They want to play Mortal Kombat. A real Mortal Kombat fan will tell you they will play 1, 2, 3, Ultimate, you know what I'm saying, UMK3, Trilogy, a handful of the 3D series. Most people skip over 4. I played the hell out of 4 because I play Mortal Kombat, so I played the hell out of 4. Deadly Alliance. You feel me? All the 3D era, most people fell in love with Mortal Kombat during the 3D era. That's when most of y'all was born, when Mortal Kombat was 3D. You missed the movies and all that, and I understand that. But once MK made its triumphant return, everybody will say that was MK9, which is Mortal Kombat, the reboot. I didn't like Armageddon. I think that was the very. I think that might have been the one of the only Mortal Kombat games I never really sat and played. If that's the one, if Armageddon is the one where you create your own fatality, then I for sure no, I didn't really play that one like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, am I really going? Okay, yeah. So like, I almost lost my train of thought. But yeah, I never really played Armageddon like that. And I played 9 and it was cool, but it wasn't my favorite. You know what I'm saying? But when MKX came out, I said, this is peak Mortal Kombat. You feel me? We don't technically got air combos, but we got combos that start from the air, or we could up jump, bounce you off the ground, and do basically what we do in one now. You know what I'm saying? As far as like bouncing them off the ground and doing little shit like this. Scorpion got his little throw in the air and it bounced you off. Like, it's fire, man. I think X is the best one. It played the best. It got the most creativity. It's the darkest. It's got the most Mortal Kombat thing. I'm talking about, bro, look. When you got 21 Savage, and I didn't even, I think I fucked with 21 back then, but I didn't really fuck with 21 back then. But when you got 21 Savage on the intro type jump, like on the trailer, and then they really whooping shit in the trailer, and then I get the game, and then they really whooping shit in the game, bro. I'm talking about, and then the character design on there, yeah, it was one of the darker Mortal Kombats, but it's Mortal Kombat. Like, we wanted it to be dark, but I'm getting sidetracked. All of these characters, right, in this game, let's be real, bro. This is a solid cast of characters, bro. Now, they might not be your favorite design of the characters, but this is a solid cast of characters. We got all the ninjas. We got Reptile, Smoke, Ermac, Cyrax, Sector, Noob, Cyber. We got all of the ninjas. You know what I'm saying? How many guys on here? There's really not no guys on here on the everybody really mortals on this cast. You know what I'm saying? We got some people from the 3D era. We got Raiko. We got Astra, Natara, Havoc. You know what I'm saying? We got characters from the damn X era and up. You got Kenshi. You got Gears. You know what I'm saying? Let me see who else on here. I think Lee May. Oh yeah, Lee May is from the 3D era. Lee May from the 3D era. They brought Rain back. They brought Noob Sabai back. They brought Shane Song back. General Shao. They brought Takeda, which I feel like they would have brought more of the MK1 kids if they would have continued the story, but that's just my opinion. You feel me? But this is a solid cast of characters, and everybody that was kind of trash in the last one, they made them better. And yeah, Sub Zero ain't Sub Zero, or Scorpion ain't Scorpion, but they solid. You see what I'm saying? They not OP, they solid. It's a solid cast. You know what I'm saying? I like the I like the character design. I like the guest characters. I like they went more superhero, and then they went kind of more 80s movies. You know what I'm saying? What, I ain't know, 80s, 90s. They kind of went like Hollywood movies type shit. Ghostface, T-1000, Conan. You know what I'm saying? Then they went kind of superhero with the Omni Man, Peacemaker, Homelander shit. You feel me? So I fuck with that. The cameos. You know what I'm saying? And this just to be real. Because all the cameos got animations, you feel me? If this would have been the same game, right? And you would have added all of the cameo characters except for Mataro and Farah, unless it was the grown Farah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you would have grabbed, if you would have got, you know what I'm saying, minus Scorpion and Sub-Zero, obviously, and Sector. Anybody that's in the actual game, then, you know, minus them. If you would have grabbed all the cameos and gave them their own move set and took the cameos out, they would have loved this game. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because the combat is solid. You see what I'm saying? Now I don't know how you would have substituted everything for the cameos, like far as like combo setups and shit like that. But if you would have gave everybody a move to set it up, or just gave everybody a neutral move to bounce everybody up type shit, you see what I'm saying? But that would have been like kind of gimmicky. But it could have worked. It could have worked. It definitely could have worked. But the cameo cast is solid. You know what I'm saying? It is a solid cast of cameos. But people don't want an assist fighter when they play Mortal Kombat. They want lots of blood, lots of combos, you know what I'm saying? Lots of gore, heavy fatalities. That's what a true Mortal Kombat fighting game, arcade fighting game, Mortal Kombat player gonna tell you. You feel me? That's me. Now, for the people that grew up playing the 3D era of Mortal Kombat, you see what I'm saying? You're gonna lean heavily towards wanting all this extra stuff in your game. You want a crypt, you want a combat, you want to, you know what I'm saying? You want a conquest mode, you want a story mode, you want. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I didn't know the story of Mortal Kombat like that until the 3D mode. I just thought it was a tournament. You know what I'm saying? Everybody fighting in the tournament, and whoever win get the run shit. You know what I'm saying? Until, you know what I'm saying? I think they gotta win like 5 or 10 in a row or some shit like that, and then they can be ruler of all the realms or some shit like that. But we never got to Mortal Kombat 10 where everybody got to rule everything. You know what I'm saying? By the time we got to 10, they had already, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what happened. Like 1, 2, 3, I know for sure 1, 2, and 3 took place in the tournaments because you always had boards where y'all was fighting at the tournament type shit. You see what I'm saying? So 1, 2, and 3 for sure had all the was about the tournament. 4 is when it started getting a little weird. And after that, I can't really tell you where the story goes. They start trying to incorporate Unaga and Quan Chi and the Deadly Alliance and all this. That's what I'm saying. When you start in, that's the 3D era. Okay, let's be clear. That is the 3D era of Mortal Kombat. Is when they start down doing that weird shit, like start trying to incorporate everything besides a tournament. You see what I'm saying? So people like that. They like the story. They like all that. But most of us grew up just playing Mortal Kombat, going to the arcade, putting our tokens in, beating motherfuckers up, or getting our ass whooped by the computer, you know what I'm saying? Or getting it on NES or Sega and playing it at the crib, you know what I'm saying? And getting whooped on at the crib before we had online and shit. So it's like we really play Mortal Kombat for the fighting. The story's cool. But they got comic books and shit for that. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the story go. But most of the time, man, real MK players, they gonna tell you like, man, I'm trying to play for the more or less like I'm playing Mortal Kombat for the fighting. You know what I'm saying? So in my brain, bro, I gotta say this might be one of the best fighting ones besides X. You know, X is my favorite one to fight in. This is my second favorite, D9, and you can put them in whatever order after that. But it's definitely 1, 2, 3. Well, it's definitely 3, 2, 1 after that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's 1X. Nah, it's X. Nah, which one feel the funnest to play? I'm not gonna lie. X1, MK11, 3, UMK3, 2, 1, and you could slice up 4 to Armageddon however you want to, because I didn't like them like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit was alright, it was cool. But yeah, it's definitely not a bad game. I didn't play the story. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it all the way real with you. I let my son play the story. I watch the story online. Cause I don't play Mortal Kombat for that. You know what I'm saying? I play Mortal Kombat for the combat. You know what I'm saying? I like fighting. So I didn't play that. So I'm not about to gas y'all on that. But it could have. It is a lot of shit that this game don't have. That just PS4 games. PS4 games had certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Certain like a lobby and private lobbies and stuff like that, bro. Just certain customizations and shit. And then a lot of stuff is locked behind paywall, so it's like you're not really buying the whole game no more. They used to just lock stuff in the game behind like challenges and stuff you had to do, like beat the game on very hard without losing, or something something wild, or put the little code in at the bottom and it'll grant you certain stuff. Like it was a lot of stuff that made people mad, and then once they really started thinking about it, they was like, it's other better games we can play. We could play Street Fighter. We could play. It was too many other good games to play for Mortal Kombat to drop the ball. You know what I'm saying? See, it took taking a minute to get it stride in 7, and Street Fighter 5 was just when it first came out. Unless you was just a hardcore Street Fighter fan, bro, people didn't really like that game. But this time around, Tekken and Street Fighter came out smoking. I'm talking about complete products from the start. You know what I'm saying? And it had everything, bro. It had everything you need. I'm talking about a story mode. Yeah, it got microtransactions and stuff like that too, and stuff you got to pay for. But it's like it's a complete game. Like you could pay your $70 for Street Fighter or Tekken, and unless you want the extra characters, bro, like you really don't. You can get everything you need out of the game. You don't have to really pay for that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe later on if you want if you want like the DLC or something like that, you know, you can pick up the characters or whatever, which they is a grip. $8 a character is a grip on the Tekken at least, you know what I'm saying? But Tekken is still a fun game, and when you play it, it still feel like Tekken. I mean, for the diehard Tekken fans, they'll say it don't, you know what I'm saying? And I understand that because I played a lot of 7. I played 3, 4, 4, both the tags, 7, and 8. So those are the Tekkens I know for sure I put a lot of time into. But at the same time, it's like those are full games, and NRS couldn't afford to give us a incomplete game. You know what I'm saying? And this is an incomplete game. Like when people say that this game needed more time in the oven and stuff like that, like it's not us being critical of the developers. It's like this is the bare minimum. I'm talking about the thing. If MK11 and 10, you know, and X, you know what I'm saying, if MK11 and X didn't have private lobbies and stuff like that, bruh, then it would be like, okay, they still a little bit behind the gun, but then it's still no excuse in the year that it came out in. So it's like it was lacking a lot of stuff, and it didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have been as lackluster as it was. You know what I'm saying? And then the invasions thing is like, I played it when I first got it, but that shit ain't fun. Ain't nothing fun about it. You can't make it fun. You know what I'm saying? You'd have been better off doing another, you know, crypt or something like that. But hell, to each his own. You feel me? I don't play the game for that. So all in all, this game is done. Am I still gonna play it? Can I keep it real? Mortal Kombat is my favorite fighting game. So I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna play it no more. I'm not gonna say that. It was a couple characters that I did say I wanted to go back and play, learn how to play and shit. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna play it, and I'm probably just gonna stream with some characters I never played with before, just to, you know, just to be like, yeah, I still got it. But as far as like trying to rank the Elder God, or you know what I'm saying, trying to rank, you know what I'm saying, like, nah, I'm good on that. I got other games to play. I really got too many other games to play. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not no if this is the end no more. This is the end of Mortal Kombat 1. You know what I'm saying? So it was fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I still play it. You know, push come to shove, but hell, I got other stuff to play. You feel me? This ain't no knock on NetherRealm. You know, y'all Shake back next time. You feel me? You Mortal Kombat, so when you drop, you can tell me you dropping a tag team Mortal Kombat. I'ma play it. You know what I'm saying? But I'ma tell you like this: I don't like Injustice. You see what I'm saying? I don't like Injustice. It's not a bad game. I never sat down long enough to sit and see if it was a bad game and play it. When I played it, it was fun. It's cool. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the series or nothing. But to my understanding, Injustice 2 is the end of Injustice. It's not no more books of Injustice after that. Now, if it is, y'all update me. Let me know. Man, cause I'm not. I didn't read the Injustice book, but I thought it was only two of these things. That's why it's only two games. Now, if it's another Injustice book out there that they can write a story off of, cool. Albeit, that's fine. You see what I'm saying? But I never enjoyed that game like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait till y'all make another Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? DC's not doing the best right now. I wouldn't drop an Injustice. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully this Superman good. But I just don't see that really. I don't see that being the thing for me. So I wait. I'll probably play MK1 again. I got every MK1, X and 9 out, so I'm not really worried about playing them. I get my playtime. If I want to play Mortal Kombat, I'll play Mortal Kombat. It's not that big of a deal. But heck yeah. That concludes it for my thoughts on Mortal Kombat. It's nothing too serious, nothing too major. It is what it is, you feel me? It is what it is, my boy. But yeah, who was it? IGN that I was looking at. IGN had some new trailers. I didn't really know what they had going on, but I wanted to see. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Hold on now, IGN. Hold on, let's go on to the beginning of the day. See what IGN done been on. What time is it? Cause I might have missed something. There might have been some good little previews out here. This should say 3 days ago. Good God Almighty. Now that's how I do that. Shade Protocol. It just looked like it's about to be something stupid, so I ain't even gonna click on it. Comparisons. Fakaram. I've seen Fakaram. Total Chaos.
I will curtail the threat that
They say this jump supposed to be 5. Hold on, let me turn it up, son.